My beloved child, have you been wondering whether someone is hiding something from you? If so, your guardian angels want to gently confirm your intuition and let you know what's to come. This person has decided that you need to know the truth, and it's time for them to finally tear down the walls they've built. Walls built not out of anger, but out of fear, walls created just to keep you from seeing how deep their feelings for you truly are. The angels say, but why hide such powerful feelings? Why would someone go to such lengths to keep their heart locked away? The answer, more often than not, lies in fear. Not fear of you, but fear of what it means to be truly seen. Vulnerability can feel like standing on a stage with every flaw, every hope, every fear exposed to the light. And sometimes the light feels too bright, too revealing, too raw. So they hide, they pretend not to care. They laugh at the wrong time. They walk away when they want to stay. They say things they don't mean and hold back. Words that long to be spoken. Your angels want you to know this has never been about you're worthy. You are deeply loved. You are admired more than you know. But this person has wrestled with shadows inside themselves. Shadows from their past that whisper. They're not enough, that love leads to loss, that being known leads to pain. They are not trying to hurt you. They are trying to protect a heart that has been broken before, a heart that still carries old wounds, even if it hides them well. But now something is shifting. They are feeling a pull stronger than their fear. They are beginning to realize that hiding doesn't bring peace, only emptiness. They think of you at night when the world is quiet. They replay your words, your smile, your presence. And in that silence, they feel the truth rising. They love you. They have for a long time, even if they've never said it out loud. They've imagined telling you 1,000 different ways, but each time fear stopped them. Fear of messing it up, fear of not being enough, fear of changing everything between you. And yet the angels say love that is hidden does not stay hidden forever. It grows, it aches, it demands to be seen, and now the time has come. This person is reaching their limit. They can no longer pretend. They can no longer carry this secret. Their heart is bursting with emotion and the walls are cracking. Slowly but surely. You may not see it yet, but soon you will. A conversation will happen, one you weren't expecting but always hoped for. They will speak with trembling honesty, maybe in person, maybe in writing, but it will be real. They will tell you what they've held back, and it may not come out perfectly. It may be messy and emotional, but it will be true. Your angels are preparing you so you don't feel overwhelmed. They want you to receive this truth with grace and understanding, because this person is trying so hard to be brave, not for themselves but for you. They want you to see them not as perfect, but as sincere. They want to show you that behind the distance there has always been love. This is a soul who has longed for you in secret, who has dreamed of a future with you in it, but kept those dreams hidden out of fear. They'd never come true. Your angels say, do not doubt your value. If you've felt confused or hurt by their behavior, know that it was never about rejection, but protection of their own heart and yours too. They wanted to be sure before they stepped forward, sure that you'd understand, sure that you'd feel the same, sure that the timing was right. And now the time is approaching soon. You'll hear words you've waited a long time to hear. Words like, I've always cared. I didn't know how to say it. I was afraid of losing you. And most importantly, I love you. These words will change everything. They will open a door that has long been closed, a door to healing, to truth, to connection. Your angels remind you this is a sacred moment. handle it with tenderness. Listen with your heart, not just your ears. Hear the fear behind the silence, the hope behind the hesitation. And if you feel the same, let them know. You don't have to rush. You don't have to say everything at once. Just show them that their vulnerability is safe with you. This kind of honesty can lead to something beautiful, a deeper bond, a love based not on pretending, but on truth. You are being guided to a turning point, one that may feel emotional, but also deeply freeing. You've sensed this energy for a while, haven't you? You've felt their presence, even in silence. You've caught their gaze lingering a little too long. You've noticed their energy shift when you're near, because love can't truly be hidden, not from the soul, not from the heart, and certainly not from the divine. The angels have been watching, guiding this story, nudging them gently toward courage and preparing you to receive this love. You were never imagining things. Your intuition has been your compass, and now it's leading you toward the truth. So breathe. Beloved, breathe and trust. You are not alone in this. Heaven walks beside you in every heartbeat. Your angels are wrapping you in light, in calm, in clarity. They know you have waited long. You have prayed for answers. You have cried in confusion. But now, those prayers are being answered, not always in the way you expected, but in the way that serves your soul best. This truth is not meant to break you. It is meant to free you, to open your heart to a new beginning. You may still have questions, you may still feel uncertain, but trust that the light is stronger than the fear. Trust that you are loved beyond measure. This person sees you, and finally they are ready to say so. They are ready to drop the mask, to let you in, to risk everything for something real. And even if their voice trembles, even if their words come slowly, know this: they mean every word. They are not coming to play games or stir confusion. They are coming because they can't hold it in any longer. Love has grown too loud to be silenced, and you, beloved, you deserve to hear it, to feel it, to receive it fully. So stay open, stay soft-lit, the walls within you fall too. You are safe here, you are guided, you are loved, and the truth is finally finding its way home to you. This is just the beginning. The angels will continue to walk with you through each moment, each feeling, each revelation. You are not in this alone. You are held by hands you cannot see and loved in ways you're only beginning to understand. So rest now in that knowing a new chapter is coming, and it begins with the truth you were always meant to hear. World, for some, especially those who feel deeply, the thought of opening up can be terrifying. It means risking rejection, misinterpretation, or even the loss of a connection they hold dear. Have you ever held something close to your chest, afraid that saying it out loud might change everything? That's the space they've been living in. Your presence in their life has stirred something they can no longer ignore. The comfort, the understanding, the way you've shown them up as your authentic self. It's created a safe space for them to reflect on what's truly in their heart. And though their walls were built high and strong, even the strongest barriers can't withstand the warmth of genuine connection. You've made them feel seen, even when they weren't ready to be seen. And now they're beginning to realize that keeping these feelings hidden only creates more distance between you. They spent so long pretending their feelings weren't as intense as they truly are, afraid that showing too much would ruin the connection you already have. But something has changed. They're realizing that silence is no longer protecting them. It's only creating more distance between you. Silence, though it may feel safe, often becomes a prison of its own. It's a place where words remain unsaid, emotions remain bottled up, and connections slowly fray under the weight. What's left unspoken, they've carried this silence for so long, convincing themselves that it was better, this way better, to say nothing than to risk everything. But the truth is, every instant message, Every glance they turned away from, every opportunity they missed to share how they feel has only added to the ache inside. Have you ever found yourself holding back words that felt too big, too heavy, unsure of how they'd be received? If so, you know the kind of inner turmoil they've been facing, and now that silence is growing too loud to ignore, it echoes in their heart, reminding them of every missed chance, every pause, every delay, every moment where honesty could have bridged the gap between you. Your guardian angels want you to know this is not a failure on your part. In fact, it's your presence, your kindness, your understanding that has slowly encouraged them to step out from behind their self-made walls. These walls they built out of fear, out of pain, out of moments when love in the past wasn't safe. They didn't expect someone like you, someone who listens, someone who sees, someone who doesn't push, but still stays. Your energy has been a quiet miracle in their world. While they wrestle with emotions they don't fully understand, you've been the calm, you've been the light, and even when they pull away, even when they grow distant, you remain steady like a lighthouse in the dark. They feel it, even if they don't say it. They know you care, and that's rare. You've awakened something in them, something long buried, something they didn't think they deserved. But love doesn't ask for permission. It arrives unexpected, unannounced, and it stays. And now they find themselves at a crossroads, to bury it and no longer pretend they don't feel this. But every time they end up back at the thought to distract themselves. You are the peace in their chaos. You are the one their soul keeps whispering about when the world gets quiet. They want to say it. They want to tell you how much you mean, but fear is a heavy thing. They're afraid of ruining what you have, afraid of losing your light. If they speak their truth, but what they don't see yet is that your connection was built for truth. Your bond was never meant to stay in silence. This love was made to be spoken, to be lived, to be honored. And deep down, they are beginning to understand that they're starting to believe. Maybe, just maybe, they won't be rejected this time. Maybe this time they won't be misunderstood, because you are different, are patient. You are kind. You don't just hear them, you feel them. And that's everything. They never knew love could look like this, feel like this, breathe like this soft, this true, this deep. So they're learning to open up one piece at a time. Sometimes through clumsy words or awkward glances, sometimes through a simple message that says more than it seems, sometimes through the quiet way they linger when they don't need to. Every little act is their heart trying to reach yours. And the angels see it all. They see their effort, they see your patience, and they want you to know your love is not in vain. Your energy has not gone unnoticed. Your prayers, your hopes, your quiet nights, wondering if this means something. It all means something. Your connection is real. They feel it too. They just haven't always known what to do with it. But that's changing, slowly, gently, divinely, because love, real love, has a way of softening even the hardest truth. Your presence is proof of that. You've shown them what it means to be accepted, not for a mask, not for a role, but for their truth. And the more time passes, the more they long to show you theirs. They want to be seen fully, completely, without shame. And they are beginning to believe that maybe you're the one they can finally do that with, that maybe this time they can be brave. Maybe this time they can say the words without fear. The angels are guiding them, whispering courage into their soul. And as their spirit opens, your love is the warmth that lights the way. Don't doubt the power of what you've given. Your patience has been healing. Your kindness has been their mirror, reminding them they are still worthy. Even when they forgot, even when they questioned, they see you more than you think. They remember every moment you stayed when you could have walked away. They remember your eyes, how they softened when they felt unworthy. They remember your voice, how it never rushed, how it never demanded. You gave them space. And in that space, they started to believe. Again, not just in love, but in themselves. They are transforming, slowly, beautifully from the inside out. And you are a sacred part of that awakening. So please don't feel forgotten. Don't feel unappreciated. You are held so deeply in their heart, even if they don't say it, even if their words still tremble, even if they look away. Their soul leans toward you again and again, and the angels smile because they know love like this does not disappear, it only deepens. So stay soft, stay open. Your light is doing more than you know, and soon you'll see the walls they built are beginning to fall, not because you forced them, but because your love made them feel safe enough to come down, one brick at a time, one word at a time. They are finding their voice through the echo of yours, and when the moment comes, when the silence finally breaks, you will hear what your soul has always known, that this love was never one-sided. It was mutual, powerful, divinely orchestrated. It was written, and now it is awakening in the softest and most beautiful way. So breathe and trust, because everything you've been sensing is true, and love is already on its way to you, fully, freely. Finally, walls, they've come to realize that hiding their feelings serves neither of you. It only keeps them from experiencing the deeper connection they truly crave. The truth they've been holding back has been building for a while now, aching for release. Whether it's love, admiration, or a sense of emotional safety that you bring into their life, it's time for you to know how much you mean to them. I repeat, this person has decided that you need to know the truth, and it's time for them to finally tear down the walls they've built just to keep you from seeing how deep their feelings for you are. They didn't build these walls out of indifference. They built them out of fear. Fear of being too vulnerable, of scaring you off, of opening up only to be met with silence or uncertainty. But now their desire to be honest outweighs their fear. They're tired of holding back glances, dodging words, pretending they don't light up every time your name is mentioned. Their heart wants to speak clearly now. Even if their voice shakes while doing it, it might come as a surprise to you just how deeply they felt all this time. You may not have noticed the way their whole mood shifts when you're around, or how they replay conversations in their head long after they're over, but to them every moment with you mattered more than they let on. What they're about to share may feel overwhelming, but it comes from a place of raw honesty and emotional courage. There's a kind of bravery in opening the parts of yourself you've hidden, especially when love is involved. They've battled so many thoughts. Should they tell you? Should they stay silent? They've imagined both outcomes, the hope and the heartbreak, but something within them keeps whispering, tell the truth. Because truth, even when it's scary, brings peace. They can't carry this silence any longer. It's too heavy now, too loud. Here they are on the edge, ready to say it all. Not just the words, but the feelings behind them. The glances they hid. The messages they never sent. The moments they froze when they wanted to run to you. You didn't see their hands shake when you walked in. You didn't know they avoided eye contact because their eyes told the truth too quickly. They pretended to be calm, but inside a storm was rising every time. They laughed it off when someone joked about you two, but they were screaming on the inside. If only they knew. They couldn't help it. You just changed something in them. Made them feel, made them hope, made them dream again. They had given up on deep love, on that kind of connection that makes your chest feel too small for your heart to beat in. But you brought it all back. They fought it at first. They told themselves it was just admiration, just coincidence, just timing. but it kept growing quietly, strongly, like roots under the soil, reaching deeper every day. And now they've come to a place where silence feels like betrayal, not just to you, but to themselves. So they choose to be honest, they choose to risk, they choose to feel. Their fear is real, but so is their love. They want you to know you've been in their heart longer than you think. You've been their reason for late night smiles, sudden shyness, and the way they check their phone a little too often. They remember things you said word for word like poetry. They notice the way you listen, the way your eyes soften when you're near someone you care about, and they hoped so quietly that one day you'd see them the same way. They loved you in the little ways before they even realized it. In the way they waited just to walk beside you, in the way they saved stories just to hear you laugh, in the way they asked about your day and meant it deeply. They loved you in glances, in silence, in songs that reminded them of you. And now it's time you knew, because love doesn't want to hide anymore. It wants to stand in the light, even if it trembles there. They are ready to face whatever comes, because not saying it hurts more than any answer ever could. They hope you understand, they hope you feel it too, even just a little. But if not, they will still be proud that they spoke from the heart. Because loving you taught them courage, it taught them softness, strength, and truth. They look back now on all the times they stayed quiet and wonder what might have changed if they had spoken then. But maybe this moment is the one that was meant. Maybe now is the right time for hearts to meet. Honestly, they don't want to play games, don't want to leave hints anymore. They want to say it plain and true. You matter to them more than you know. You've become part of their world in a way no one else has. They feel seen when you look at them safe, when you smile. They crave your presence, not in a needy way, but in a peaceful, soulful way, like your energy settles them in a way they can't explain. They don't want perfect, they want real. And with you, everything has always felt a little more real. They love the way you exist, how you move, how you speak, how you just... Or they notice things you don't even realize make you beautiful. And they want to learn you every layer, every story, every scar, not to fix you, but to understand, to love you deeper. They're not here to ask you to feel the same. They're just here to finally free their truth, to say it without fear, without expectation. Because love like this deserves to pretending, be spoken. It deserves a voice, even know that someone out even if it holds you in their heart with. They've been holding this in so long. They pray for your peace, for your hand, every smile. And yes, they wish they could be part of it. But even if not, they'll keep loving you in the purest way, without pressure, without demand, just love that wants the best for you. They see your light even when you don't. They believe in your heart, even when it's guarded. And they want you to know that someone sees the beauty behind your silence. Someone hears the music in your presence. They're not asking for forever. They're just giving their truth today, here, now. They hope it touches something in you, a memory, a moment, a quiet knowing. And maybe you'll feel it too, not just in your mind, but in your soul. Maybe you'll understand why they looked at you the way they did, why they stayed close, even from a distance, why they always seemed to care a little too deeply. It was never forced, never planned. It was just you. Something about you felt like home, like peace, like possibility. So they followed that feeling all the way here, to this confession, to this release. And whatever happens next, they will carry this moment as sacred. Because honesty is a kind of freedom, and love spoken truly is never wasted. Even if it's not returned, it leaves something behind, a shift, a spark, a truth. So here it is, the truth. They love you, not perfectly, but truly. Not loudly, but deeply. Not because they have to, but because their soul chose you. Again and again, without reason, without fear. Until now. Now the fear is gone, because the love has grown too strong to hide. And you deserve to know, you always have, They just needed time to be brave enough to say it, to whisper it at first, then speak it aloud, then live it. Whatever you choose, however you feel, they're grateful for the chance to feel this, to love this way. And if this is all it ever becomes, just this moment of truth, then it's still enough. Because love was never meant to be small or hidden. Their love for you never was. It has been waiting softly, steadily for its moment to rise. And now it has. This is love with trembling hands, but a steady heart. A heart that says, you have always mattered more than words can say. But still they tried, and this was their truth spoken at last. Your heart without knowing how it will be received. It's not just about speaking the truth. It's about showing a side of yourself that you've protected for so long. That's exactly what this person is preparing to do. They know that once the words are spoken, they can't be taken back. But what they're risking says a lot about how deeply they care you mean enough to them that they're willing to be seen completely, even in their fear, even in their uncertainty. That takes strength. That takes love, your guardian. Angels want to gently prepare you for what's coming next. This truth might arrive through an unexpected conversation, a late night message, or a moment where their guard finally slips without warning. No matter how it comes, they urge you to receive it with a grounded heart. And what does it mean to receive this truth with a grounded heart? It means allowing yourself to be present in the moment to hear their words, without rushing to judgment or feeling the need to respond right away. It's giving yourself the space to take it all in, to feel what rises within you, and to honor those emotions. Your guardian angels remind you that this moment is not just about their confession, it's about your ability to and in your own strength to trust that whatever feelings come up, you'll know how to handle them. Have you ever surprised yourself with how gracefully you managed a difficult conversation? This will be no different. Remember, you are not responsible for carrying the weight of their emotions. Their truth is a gift, not a burden. It's something they are choosing to share with you because they believe in the connection you share. Whether you feel the same way or need time to process, you have every right to move at your own pace. You are someone who inspires honesty simply by being yourself, and that alone speaks volumes about your spirit. You don't have to respond right away or carry the weight of their emotions, but you deserve to know the truth. Most importantly, your angels want you to remember this. You didn't have to chase this confession or demand their vulnerability. It's coming because the love they feel for you is too powerful to keep hidden anymore. They've tried to lock it away, they've tried to bury it, but the truth has a pulse of its own, and it keeps beating louder each day. It beats for you. You stir something in their soul they didn't know was there. They thought they could walk away, but your energy follows them. It's in their dreams, in their thoughts, in their quietest moments. You live in the silence between their words and the pause in their breath when they think of you. This isn't something they can deny anymore. Your angels see how long you waited without forcing anything, how patiently you loved from a distance, how deeply you respected their timing even when it hurt. And that kind of love is never forgotten, never wasted, never overlooked. Your soul spoke without needing to shout, and now their soul is finally listening. Their heart is waking up, and they are realizing that love, this pure, can't be replaced. You didn't chase, but you did love, and that love was strong enough to echo back to them, like a prayer sent in silence, answered in truth. This moment that's arriving was always meant for you, not because you begged for it, but because you aligned with it. You trusted and you grew. You healed and you hoped even when you didn't know what the outcome would be. And now the universe responds to that kind of courage with clarity, with truth, with revelation. Your angels say this: Truth won't come in chaos. It won't come to confuse you. It comes to free you from wondering, from waiting, from holding space for something that finally steps forward. You deserve answers, and they are coming. You deserve closure or a beginning that feels real. Not vague, not hidden, not halfway, but fully present and honest. You are not asking for too much. You are asking for what is right, and the divine has heard. Your angels have carried your tears and your prayers. They've wrapped you in light each time you felt alone, and now they surround this moment with truth. You are not here by accident. You are here because something real is unfolding. Not fantasy, not wishful thinking, but the heart finally catching up to the soul's knowing. They know what you are to them now, and they will speak because silence can no longer hold what their heart is trying to say. They may be nervous, they may hesitate, but the words will find their way because the bond between your hearts is undeniable, and undeniable truth always finds its voice. You are not meant to be confused forever. You are not meant to carry unanswered questions. You are meant to receive, to understand, to move forward with peace in your heart. And if their truth doesn't match what you need, you will still be okay. You will still rise, because you didn't wait for someone's words to define your worthy. You waited because your love was genuine, and genuine love always honors itself. Your angels are proud of you. You walked this road with integrity. You never begged, you never manipulated. You stayed true to your heart, and that is sacred. You gave love without guarantee, and that love touched places in them they didn't even know existed. Now it's up to them to choose, to speak, to show up. But you have already won, because you stayed kind, you stayed honesty, you didn't let the pain turn you bitter, and that is victory. This truth is not just theirs, it is yours too. Because you now get to see what was hidden, you now get to feel what was held back. No more guessing, no more hoping in the dark. The light is revealing all, and with it comes peace, clarity, closure, or a new beginning. Whatever it brings, you will face it with grace, because that's who you are. Graceful, strong, and full of light. Your angels whisper this to you. Now you were never waiting in vain. You were preparing for alignment, for truth, for love that meets you with both feet, planted not one in and one out, but both feet firmly grounded, ready, open, true. That's what you deserve. That's what is arriving, not because you forced it, but because you are worthy. You are ready. This concludes the message from your guardian angels. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, grant them the strength to receive the truth with grace, and the wisdom to honor their own heart in the process. Help them remain grounded as emotions rise, steady in knowing they are worthy of honesty, worthy of love that speaks without fear, love that walks in, not away, love that sees them fully. Help them trust that whatever truth is spoken, it will lead them closer to what's real, to what's meant, to what you've already set in motion on their behalf. Give them peace in the unknown, confidence in the unfolding, and gentleness in every step forward. Let their heart feel protected, even as it opens. Let them walk without fear. Remind them they are seen without doubt. That no confession can shake what you have already secured. Love, belonging, and divine timing. We thank you for every tear that watered this moment, for every night they spent wondering, for every ache that became a prayer, for every prayer that now returns answered. Let them feel it, not just hear it, not just hope for it, but experience it. Real love in real time, with real peace. Amen. Type 4444 to claim this message. And the blessings inside your angels are not done speaking to you. The next message is waiting, and you'll feel it the moment you hear it. Watch the next video. Your confirmation is there, love. Let peace settle in their spirit, reminding them that they are never alone in these moments of vulnerability. Amenso, take a breath and listen to what's said. Trust that this reveal is the beginning of something that was always meant to come to light. Type 333 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own try, and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other. Let's create waves of good energy. Let's spread light. Let's share hope. Let's build each other up. Because that's what love does. It doesn't compete. It doesn't tear down. It celebrates. It is encouraging. It believes. And at this moment, you are being called. Called to love. Called to trust. Called to believe again. You are not here by mistake. You are part of something divine. Something beautiful is unfolding. Even if you can't see it yet. Even if it feels quiet. Even if the wait feels long. You are being prepared for a connection that changes everything. For love that feels like home. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It's not just a thought. It's not just a dream. It's a real sketch of someone who may already exist in your life, or someone just around the corner, someone you haven't met yet, but your soul already knows. It's amazing how accurate these have been. Some people have seen the sketch and recognized the face. Some were surprised. Some cried. Some smiled with peace in their hearts because they finally saw something real, a glimpse of what love could look like, a reminder that their soulmate is real, closer than they thought, more aligned than they knew. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. It's one thing to imagine, it's another to witness, to feel your heart leap when you see the eyes, the shape of the face, the energy it carries. It's not random. It's sacred, it's personal, it's calling you. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch. Don't ignore the nudge in your spirit. Don't brush off your curiosity. It's leading you for a reason. It's showing you a doorway to something bigger, to something deeper, to something meant for you. And once you see it, you may never forget it. That image will stay in your heart. It will speak to you in quiet moments. It will bring clarity. It may even bring answers. Because love isn't always about searching. Sometimes it's about receiving. Sometimes it's about seeing what's already been shown to you. This isn't just about a sketch. It's about alignment. It's about truth. It's about timing. And your timing is now. So pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what if this is real? What if love is already on its way? What if this sketch holds a key to understanding your next step, to trusting your heart again, to moving forward with faith, to recognizing love when it arrives? Your journey matters. Your heart matters. Your love story matters. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are being guided. And love, real love, is closer than you think. The image you're about to see could hold meaning you didn't expect. It might awaken something deep inside. It might confirm what you already know. Or it might surprise you. But either way, you'll be closer. Closer to the truth. Closer to alignment, closer to your soulmate. Click the link when you're ready. Take a breath. This moment is sacred. Your heart is being seen. Your spirit is being acknowledged. The universe is responding. God is whispering, you are ready. So walk toward it with hope, with peace, with curiosity. Let the sketch speak. Let your soul feel. Let yourself believe again. An important message is waiting for you, not just later, not just someday, but in the very next video. Will you hear it? Will you let your heart be open? Because divine timing is never wrong, and your story isn't finished yet. Someone is out there thinking about love, looking for you too. You are both being prepared, both being shaped by life, by lessons, by longing, by faith. You will meet not by accident, but by design. And when it happens, you'll understand why it took time. You'll understand why you had to heal. Why did you have to grow? Why did you have to wait? Because the version of you now is more ready than ever before. You've been becoming stronger, wiser, more loving, more open, more in tune with yourself. And that energy, that frequency, it's attracting the one who will recognize your soul. So don't give up. Don't lose faith. You are being watched over. Your path is being cleared. Love is not behind you. Love is ahead, and it's coming with intention. The next video carries a vibration you're meant to hear. Something will click. Something will align. Something will stir in you. You'll feel it in your chest. You'll feel it in your bones. You'll know. This is more than words. It's confirmation. It's a sign. It's a divine reminder. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. Even if you felt discouraged, even if others didn't stay, even if you doubted yourself, even if you cried alone at night, this is the season where things shift, where love flows in, where hearts reunite, where clarity replaces confusion. So trust the pull, trust the signs, trust the message, trust the voice that keeps saying, you are meant for more. This sketch is a reflection of possibility, of connection, of the energy that surrounds you. It's time to say yes, to receive, to look, to listen, to believe. Click the link in the description. See what your soul already feels. Let it awaken you. Let it inspire you. Let it bring peace. You don't have to know how. You just have to be open. Open to what's real. Open to what's meant for you. And when you hear the message in the next video, let your spirit listen. Because it's not random. It's a calling, a reminder, a divine spark. That love is moving, and you are ready. You are more ready than ever before. So breathe, be still, and let your journey continue. Love is waiting. And so is your message. Will you hear it? Will you receive it? Will you recognize it when it whispers your name? You are not lost. You are being led. And your next step begins right here. Click the link, then listen closely. Your heart is about to understand what your soul always knew. And when the next message comes, let it speak, let it guide, let it remind you that love is real, and it's looking for you too.